Hi everyone! So today is the last day of the Christmas in July collaboration that I was a part of. I am so excited that I got to participate in my very first collaboration with all these wonderful ladies. Their links are down below in the description box so you can go check them out and see what they've been up to. So I kind of wanted to do a little recap of everything. I bought this box from Dollar Tree to hold all my stuff in that I had made for this collaboration because I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys one last time. So we were to make some cards. So here are the cards that I went ahead and I put together. I loved these. They were 3x3 cards. They were so fun to make. I definitely am making more. And then we had to do bag toppers, and then I actually filled mine. So these are the ones that I put together right here. And here's my shaker bag topper. And then we were to do gingerbread. So I made little danglies right here. I love these. I had been wanting to make them since last year. That's one thing that I really loved about this collaboration is it got me to make things that I wanted to do last year that I just didn't do. So one of these gingerbreads, making these gingerbreads was definitely on my to-do list last year. So I already had these ornaments because the little gingerbread people are actually ornaments. So I actually had these in my stash from last year. Like I said, I just didn't get a chance to make them. And then my mom crocheted this little wreath that I was going to do with something, but I didn't end up using it. Then another week we were to make tags. So these are the tags that I put together. These were super quick and easy. These were from Dollar Tree and I just added some ink to them. And then this was just an extra little piece that I had just in case I wanted to use it, but I didn't. Then here's just my little Christmas tree. And here is, oh no, my little snowflake fell off. Then here are my shaker tags right there. So that's everything that I made for this collaboration. My favorite item were these. Even though I'm going to show you today's, these were still my absolute favorite. So for today's theme, it was a Christmas scene. Now, this was on my to-do list last year and I didn't get a chance to do it. So I decided to go ahead and take advantage of this collaboration and go ahead and put it together this year. And let me share with you my Christmas scene. Dun, da, da, da. It is a little dollhouse scene. I have wanted a dollhouse for the longest time, but I have nowhere to put it. Every time I go to Hobby Lobby, no joke, I walk by the dollhouse section to look at the beautiful dollhouses they have. So this is, I figured, as close as I could get. So like I said, I wanted to do this since last year. Now, the model for this, of course, as a crafter, I changed things up and did it completely different than the way it was meant to be. So they gave you like a little tile flooring and I didn't like it at all. So I changed it for this wood paper that I had in my stash. And then if you can see, I'm like, some of my stuff is gonna fall right now. But if you can see in this window right here, it has Santa and the reindeer. Now that was meant to be behind the tree, but then you couldn't see him. So I moved that. And then over here, you were supposed to build your own wreath. But I had these stickers in my stash, which I thought were way cuter. So I went ahead and I put those there. And then these little photos right here. See, my stuff's toppling over. So these little photos right here were meant to be over here in place. And for the clock right here, the beading was not part of it, but I added that. Then see, it dropped all my little stuff. Let me put it on back. So over here on the fireplace is this itty bitty little card. So that goes on there. Then there is a little book and there is actually photos on each page. And then the other thing on the fireplace is this tiny little snow globe with a tiny little snowman that I had to cut out. And then this is just a bead and a bead cap to make the little snow globe. So that's supposed to be up here on the mantelpiece. And then I cut out this tiny little Merry Christmas right here that I had up on my table. So this rug I actually cut out also. There was a pattern for it and I went ahead and I cut out the rug, and then I had to build the table. You have to build all of it. So like this whole fireplace is in pieces. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to build that fireplace. And then the Christmas tree comes plain, and then you have to decorate it. And then even this platform that the tree is on is 2 separate pieces that you have to glue together. You have to glue the floor together. You have to glue the walls together. And then there is plexiglass that's supposed to go over the top and along the sides. But as a crafter, I know I'm going to be adding more things. Oh no, I just busted my reindeer. So I need to glue his little antler back on. Let me pick him up so I can show you guys. So here is my little reindeer guy, but his little antler fell off right now, so I'm going to have to glue that back on. So I had put some tape on him so that way he wouldn't move, but apparently I broke his antler. Poor little guy. So I'm going to have to fix him. And then over here, again for the table, I had to build a table. So the table's for 5 pieces, so you have to build, you know, the square base and then the top. And then let me just pick it up and show you guys. So there was this little clear pipe, and then I went ahead and I added some pipe cleaner, and then I added these little, you know, berries supposedly right there. And then there were these little cups, so I glued them down to the tablecloth right here. Then like I said, I had to go ahead and cut out that little rug. So that goes there. So yeah, this is my Christmas scene that I went ahead and I put together. I hope you guys like it. I definitely want to add more to it. Like I said, it came with like a model of what it should look like, but you know, as crafters, we always change things up and do things differently and kind of just build off of what we have in our stash. So that's kind of what I did. You see my little snow globe and book rolled off. I could technically glue them down so that way they won't roll off, which I might end up doing once I'm done and I like where everything's at. I will probably definitely glue it down. Even like that little tiny card, I'll probably go ahead and glue. But I also wanted to make some like little stockings, and you know, I think there's just so much more that I can do with it. You know, you do something and then you look at it and you're like, oh, I could change this or I can add that. And that's just kind of where I am right now, where I got it going and I just still have so many more ideas flooding through my mind on what I want to do. So that's why I didn't glue, you know, the rest of the plexiglass on here to kind of seal it in. So I think it's still going to be a work in progress, especially with Christmas coming up. I'm sure I'll see like little figurines that I want to add. Like I would love to have like a little boy and a little girl added to here. So yeah, like I said, I'm just not done with it. I'm sure there's so much more that I can do. I would love to get some little presents, add some little presents, you know, around the tree, maybe around the little rocking chair or rocking reindeer guy. So yeah, this is my little Christmas scene that I went ahead and I put together. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you liked this series and this collaboration of Christmas in July. Thank you, ladies, for letting me join and be a part of the team. I really, really appreciate it. So we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.